Hello, welcome back to another Super Auto Pets Ranked video. We haven't been cooking this week, so it's cooking time, to put it in the simple English words that we like to speak. I say we. I don't know if it's an enjoyment personally, but you know, it's always good to speak, I guess. This is the riveting banter that you get in Super Auto Pets gameplay. This weekly is still... I don't know if I've solved it. I'm far from ideal. No, do I want a second mosquito? Probably. We'll take the overarching levels over like a better pet for now. We'll lead with our best option. It'll be a small robot. Metal robot was right there, but everyone knows robots are metal. That's how it works. Okay, you couldn't have gotten any unluckier. One bullet anywhere else would have actually gotten me a draw. Now we have to fight from the back foot, as always. You know what? 4 mosquito. Everyone gangster to 4 mosquitoes pull up. No one's prepared for the 4 mosquito. See, if we lose now, I have actually no clue how you would win. That's the demoralization taken up to another level. You know what I'm saying? Like, demoralization in the brain. I watched the Pirate Software and Dr. K. Well, I watched most of that, like, stream/video, archive, whatever you want to call it. Very interesting stuff always talked about there. Okay, well, I mean, if you were gonna beat me, you would beat me by copying my team. That's the only acceptable loss. Now, that being said, I'm going to cry and shit my pants because I hate this outcome. You know what? Snail. I can see a snail working. Let's put you at the front. I'll roll this. Yeah, I'll combine you and buy a worm. You know, this is not the best outcome possible, but what do you want me to do? We lost. And so it shall be. At least it wasn't just me, you know? Like, it's criminal that we lost 2 rounds there while having essentially, like, the second best team and losing to what would have been the best team or the worst RNG possible. That being said, I think we got an earliest possible natural worm. Me when I'm composting in my backyard. Earliest possible natural worm. Which is always good. I would like to see a level on a duck and then see a rabbit. We're dearly missing out on pretty much everything else. We would scale the weasel because it's the only thing that has a future. If we lose another game, then we have to scale the mosquito because it's got the most stats already. If we win, then the weasel's gonna be our future because it can hang around at the best of times. Thank God. I'm very disappointed my weasel did not get killed, but such is life. Let's just start getting you up to speed. I would buy a lemur just to ensure that I don't lose. We can find a more impactful thing to do. We can't. Okay, well, I tried. Can't say I didn't put in an attempt. We've got a solid lineup here. We won, so we're gonna scale the weasel. A level 2 worm would go crazy once we get the rabbit next turn, as I have prophesized. You know, the religion of sap. I am the one true believer. We got a couple of weeks until the next expansion drops. Now, I'm not a... Maybe it's a good idea to run content on the new expansion. Me personally, if I was in charge of Super Auto Pets, I would take advantage of the weekly and make integrate like half of the pets from the custom expansion into a weekly for enjoyment with some of the synergies, or just keep it in the weekly for the release date. A, so I can try it out while keeping my regular rhythm going, and B, to entice new players. This guy got lucky. He got 3 goals. We're still not at the top of the life poll, which is a shame, but you know, society. Show me the show me the rabbit, rather. Show me the rabbit. That's probably the next best option. Is it penguin time? It's penguin time. Who am I kidding? We can't refuse it, can we? Forget about this, buy that. Now the problem is you're level 2. Now that's not a problem, but it's a problem, if you get my point. We would like a better unit to be scaled. That being said, you have a 6-7 coins now. So I think I'm doing fine, all things considered. The worm should have been moved up a slot. It's my mistake. It was 3-6. I was not granular enough with my control. I'm gonna write a twit longer. Which you don't see much of these days because all these Twitter Blue X subscription bastards are, what do you call it? Writing long tweets natively. Actually, by the way, unpopular opinion about the Twitter app. If you're gonna buy the Twitter Blue subscription and you're actually like genuinely producing something, you're not like a grifter, you're not like a scammer, but you tweet a lot and you're like part of some industry that benefits from all of that somehow. Like there are some people like in industries that would benefit from it. Okay, I think we got to get rid of you now. Peacock or jellyfish? You have put me in a tricky position. I'm going to start scaling you. Immediately we've gotten you to the top. So what can I complain about? Give me garlic. Okay, well, it's not garlic, but it's the next best thing, perhaps. Where do we want to go from this? We're in a good position, so I would take a worm, but I'm missing a key ingredient here. The ingredient is a rabbit. Question is, what do we sell for a rabbit? Has to be mosquito, but we don't have another level 2 to get the penguin scaling. And the penguin scaling is actually very impactful. I haven't really been seeing many people run penguins consistently, but I promise you it's worth people's investment. You've got the combo, but you're on 2 health and will probably lose before you start demolishing people. I don't know why your team is winning. I guess you were using mold to great success for a while, and that kind of carried you. Early mole is kind of undefeatable because it's just two units of recent decent stats. You got unlucky there. So did I, but your backline is horrible. That's a terrible backline. I did tell you. These guys on low life, it's not looking great for them. Let's keep scaling you. Give me garlic. Give me garlic. Thank you. We have seen the rabbit. I bought that before I saw the rabbit. Don't sue me. I'm just a guy. But I am going to do it this way. And so that we can justify our decision, I'm going to put that there. And hope for a level 2 of the penguin, or the weasel or something. Peacock. Anything level 2 is great in my book. It just means we get a little bit more potential. Weasel here is actually a better idea to ensure it dies. Because I think our front 3 units are really strong. Garlic on the peacock is already like exactly where we want to be, and this person's done that but worse, so we are probably going to come in 3rd place again. Actually, looking at these teams, we're probably a 2nd place kind of guy. This team has the legs to beat us. It does. I don't know what you'd kill, because your weasel's going to generate you consistent gold. I think you have to kill the cockroach or the stork. Both of those bad options in my book. I feel sorry for you, to be honest. Please kill me. Oh, come on. You couldn't at least give me a little bit of a juice on the way out? It makes me cry. Put it that way. Give me another. Yeah, you know, it's not the best option I could have asked for, but it's better than nothing. A lot of things are better than nothing in life. This is currently a giraffe. It's an overrated giraffe. But it does kind of have a lot of more potential than I'm giving credit for. And once we get the Weasel to level 2, oh baby, our team will actually be dominant, you know, in the realm of the blind. The man with one eye is king. Is that a phrase? Or I'm mixing up phrases there, but you get the point, right? Like, if you're kind of good at something and you're in a place where everyone sucks, you're the best and you're the greatest. It's like me in Counter-Strike. Like, I'm alright. Like, my aim is great, my game sense and utility usage needs a lot more work, and my aim is also very inconsistent. But if you put me in a lobby of terrible people, I would look like an absolute god beyond people's imagination. It's that kind of thing. Walking wounded, you know? Okay, you could hardly get through my peacock, so you are going to be in a terrible position, to put it lightly. Now, garlic on you would go very crazily. As with this scaling, I'm going to freeze this and hope for a level. That's the opposite of a level, but should I have taken that or taken this? Honestly, forget freezing salad bowls because I think I need chocolate, because look at all these guys needing a level. Like, if we can level the rabbit also, we're in like prime real estate positioning. I think we would rather level our leveling a weasel pays for itself. Investment wise, I'm investment pilled. I'm a money pilled dollar cell, as it were. I don't know. That phrase is kind of gone out of fashion, hasn't it? Maybe it's just that the algorithms are no longer favoring it and I don't see it anymore. I don't know what happened to all that stuff. Listen, the internet is hell, but if you're living on it, it can be kind of comfortable. It can be like a nice hell, you know? It's like taking it's like a slow motion, long time stretched equivalent of taking a very, very hot shower. For like 10 minutes or like 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how you take it and the temperature or whatever, you're like, my skin is burning off. Exactly what I'm looking for in life. We won? Okay, nice. We're destroying everyone, by the way, so it's just Comfort City. That just seems like an obvious investment to make. Not gonna be capping. True to my word, I am. Sauropod instead of... Hold on, let me think about the logic here for a second. Sauropod instead of penguin to roll more and get more foods, but penguin does scale me. But you know what? Actually, I would prefer the stronger unit because we're in a good position already. So, NBD. As I was saying, it's like, for that 5-10 minutes of your hot shower, you're like, But then you extend it a bit and you start taking damage, but you don't really realize that you're cooking yourself a little bit because you're still. It's like the frog in boiling pot, but you in the internet. Except that you went in the boiling pot willingly to entertain yourself or to cleanse yourself, like the shower, and then, you know, eventually you walked out of there, or you just stay in there and you cook. But instead of dying, you just lose your mental. You get the analogy? You see what I'm putting down? I'm on, like, good form. The quad activation of Durian and you still kind of lost. Hey, look, it mattered. Look, my impactful decision making. Let's go. Okay, well, let's buy this and buy that. Get the extra money. Why am I phrasing it? Just buy it. Don't ask questions. We can do better than a salad bowl with 2 rows left. This is probably the most impactful change we can make. Let's shift the order around. What happened to Rick and Morty, by the way? There was like a brief window where Rick and Morty insanity was near its peak. Like 2016-ish, if I want to remember correctly. I don't know, my memory's murky. I was watching it back then, but like, and if neither here nor there. And then they had like 2 or 3 seasons, and then they went on a kind of a long break in their cultural the phenomena kind of died down, the zeitgeist or whatever, and now you don't really like the Rick and Morty fans, because they're no longer in the mainstream, but even though that there's the same level of kind of crazy as they always were. Like any fan, really. If we're gonna be honest, another hot take, I guess, but the Rick and Morty fans, so to speak. Okay, well, listen, we're losing apparently. This guy might have us. I did say second place was likely. Now I think I need to start scaling some of these lesser units. You need scaling, that's for certain. The widest of wide scalers. You're a bunch of tier 6s. The soul doesn't help in this particular anti-strat. Your ostrich is gonna defeat me if you've planned everything correctly. I think I need a Jurian. Think I need a Jurian on you? I think a stake on you would go crazy mode. Or, hold on, let me... I don't know. The calculus on this is difficult to run. Because I don't know your order as well. Okay, I think he's beating me. He's got my number. Because I don't think I can sufficiently scale everything that I'm looking for to beat him. Maybe I can. Nope. You know what? Jurian on you seems pertinent. I would roll, but I would keep these things frozen because we're not going to buy any new pets. It's too late for us, I think, to get one pet and immediately have impact. Well, I mean, out of this, I'll take it, but I'm not happy about it. I think we want to order it thusly to get the Jurians out the way, and then our backline can hopefully have some impact along the way, because I think the Garlic's not doing it for us. Jurian's my only hope to counter whatever's going on over here. Problem is, if we go 2 for 1 at the front, we're not gonna... We need to be more dominant at the front, so go 3 for 2, and then at the back... Problem is, these things have such pitiful attack. I need lollipops on my backline, so one-shot your backline, actually. You changed your order to counter me because you killed your guy! Wait, you lost because you changed your order to counter me? This guy. He overthought it. You had the winning formula already. But you were scared. You were scared to commit to it because you were on 1 life. I've been there. Not exactly there, but I've been in that mind frame. Good game. You could have beat me, but I'm taking the win and I'm running with it. This is our first top placing. We're still not in the top 1%, but top 2% is respectable. We've still got a lot of time left to get our positions back in order. No, it's been back for everyone. If you did enjoy the video, if you did like, comment, subscribe, etc. Interaction helps the algorithm, and yeah, enjoy.